Mike V Power Hour. TradeGateHub. Day is it? Here it is. This is the day. IONQ day. This is the day. QBTS. Algos, buy new stock. As, by the way, stocks like CRWV are pulling back. They're taking back the winners outside of the quantum. Well, actually, not Pony. HASI, another hot stock. China. AIVA, drones. Google, above the 200 day. Okay, let's talk. GameStop. How about this one? Taking calls. They worked. And you know what? It might be that time because you know what? There's GameStop. But you want to know what else? I don't know. I sound like a game show host. I look at that. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Taking calls too. There it is, car. God forbid it has its day. Advanced auto parts up 52%. Not even bios go up 52%. There it is. Boom. AAP. Just like that. Okay, what's important now? Quantum names still. Oils, not saying watch them. Mean reversion trade. Stocks like an HP off the low, taking a lot of volume. Looks like it could capitulate. Schlumberger. Kramer's chirping about Halliburton. You know what I mean? You never know. They've never made lower lows. Apache I sold yesterday. Literally blew it out. It's okay. What is what is? I knew it. When I sold it out. I said enough is enough. I'm down $1 on Apache, but I didn't I had like 28,000 shares. I was down 60 cents or something like that. I was right. Next. This stock. Okay, you know what? I got to show one thing, although I can't show too much of the Jesus fee because you kind of got to have to pay for it. This is it. Somebody backed in a $21 billion Microsoft call option with what? A $21 million call option. This is the summer stock. I got it in the fund. I got it good. I had it good in the personal account, but you know what the problem is? This is the occupational hazard. You stare at this thing like this. I had what, like 40? It's hard to do. I sold it. I made good money in SWSB. SBSW. Summer stock. DBA Sabani Stillwater Limited. Bazookas. All right, you see that? That's the daily. Fine. Looks good, right? Still has time. Wouldn't want to short it. Maybe pulls back. Weekly. Summer stock. I got good in the fund. I saw right away. I knew it too. Right here. You know how I always say this breakout here, the triple topper, if you will, 530. I saw it here. I said it's coming out. This would make a difference. I bought it right through the breakout of I think I bought it like 514. So I'm in a decent shot of 514. So I'm in before the actions. I mean, it was percolating with calls, proper, the minor. And then the other breakout was 530. So I saved 16 cents on the breakout, then everybody chased it, but it is what it is. This one. Bazookas. I have to be careful the word I use. Not bombs. Bazookas. They don't care where they go. Oh, like digital. They don't care where they go. Pin the tweet. APLD. Eye on GameStop. Card taking calls. SBSW. Served. That was early. It was percolating too. Serve. There's the weekly. Oh, I apologize. There it is. For that stock, Might not work follow through, but for that stock to go up in reverse, don't time the market, would be a major failure. So we have to think risk versus the reward. I mean, Urban Outfitters. This is, you want to talk price action over sentiment, Urban Outfitters, a retailer. Oh, retailer, you can look at other retailers. Oh, you look at VFC. Ralph reported today, went negative to positive to negative. This is the one, Urban Outfitters. Not even going yet. It is what it is. Never went down. All those other retailers getting killed. This stock's taking action. Pacific Holdings. I want to say John Parr, but only Jane Norman know who that is. John Parr, wasn't that the guy saying St. Elmo's Fire? Jack Parr. Something like that. Parr. Taking action. Pacific. Parr Pacific. Parr Pacific. For some reason they let me out of my Twitter. Can't get in Twitter. Nervous. A free news site I'm nervous about. That's what the world's coming to. I used to pay $2,800 a month for Bloomberg for years. Never used it. And now I get locked out of Twitter for a little bit. Free site. I freak out. There they go. Here's Aline. She's so the best. They are getting bullish. Let's see what the tweets do. Let's see what Kramer and everybody says. No, we'll get to some live trading. I think I personally, for me, if I may say so, it's not emblematic of marketing. I'm getting sloppy. I am. I feel it. It is a Friday. It feels like a Friday to me. Well done for the TradeGateHub crew in the background, tweeting while live. Yeah, there's Larry. Lucky enough for Coach. Lucky enough to have Coach. Lucky enough for Coach to get Larry on there. He's all over him. We're all in the same things. Bitcoin, there it is. Where's the fib? The golden fib. There's the golden fib at $1.30. Oh, fib. Hope it goes. More and more action. Yeah, X users report outages. Whew. Glad it wasn't me. When I was watching too much porn or something, that told me show me off. I'm like, bros, nice trade. See what they did to Sweet Green? Look at Sweet Green. Another one. Looks like HP. And all the Doyles that the dogs in every respective sector, they finally at least try to cover with some volume. HP, not Hewlett Packard, but they're literally the dog driller in the world besides Rig. Sweet Green. Look at Run. I had a lot of it. Oh, why couldn't it do that 2 days ago? I'm just upset the stock's not longer tradable anymore. That's going to that's upset. That's all. It's not like, oh, I missed it. My God, like I knew it. I didn't know it. Same reason it made a V shape up from 7 to 14. The same way it went from 13 to 6. I just wanted the stock to be up to 13 because it was trading well with the group. It's like another group got destroyed. These things were starting to come around again. Fizzler at 195, sexy. Campbell soup. Watch this. Worth it putting in the fund and buying the dividend. Yeah. If Urban Outfitters, the American retailer, can do it, you want to get more American than George Washington, than George Washington apple pie, it's Campbell's soup. CPP is the symbol. Get in it at 34.25. Yes, I'm not kidding. Got a divvy too. It's gonna do it. AT&T, what do we do? Do we do it in the fund? We're saying buy GEV at the moment. So GEV is $126 billion company. There should be 250. Kramer's saying it should double from. See, this is what I said about Halliburton. Remember what I said, Kramer with Halliburton? This guy's a sharp guy. I could find out the guy talked. So he retweeted. Didn't think we'd get more bulls than bears this fast. Everybody jumping in. All right. What's our boy said? Connor. This kid, I remember in Fort Lauderdale. He's in Fort Lauderdale, trust me. We'll meet up with this kid. Quantum. There it is. Like Tesla, yep. Power Jev, yeah, we're in it. You know, it said they did this is the one. Now that I see it, they did the shakeout. It was a long, then they shook out all the longs. What? This is the one. Got it. Don't have to look where it is. It's going to get the highlighter before you even look at the chart. Yeah. This is the one. Stomach. See that right there? Top left. Anyway, someone wants to be my friend. Car. There's the calls still. 620,000 July 120. 600,000. Some guy saying instead of buying, what's 10,000 car, it's 1 million. Oh, there it is. It's up to you. I showed it here. Hertz, naturally look at that. Expedia, let's even branch out a little further. SMH bearish. I need something to come in here. Look at the pony. Hims. I just covered it nicely too. I shorted Hims nicely. Hey, good money in him short today. Decent. Short all around here. What is it? 56.40. I just covered some right here. All right. If there are any other questions, I'll be in the room. Deck, workday, raw stores. Feels like a Friday. You know what? Whenever I conclude these things, whenever I conclude my dissertation, if you will, if I may call it that, he is so humble. Coach Dale Pinkett, I'm serious, Coach, you're listening, always comes back to the uh, sayings. I know what to do. Everything's written down. The queries are there. You know, in the back of my mind, I'm saying it feels like a Friday, but it isn't, obviously. But then coach says, you know, you can make it. You have a better chance of losing trades later on a Friday than you do making. If you feel that way, fine. Just don't force anything. But coach's wisdom reverberates back. I mean, I all know what to do. But is again, I do at least know what to do with execution and know that it's me against me at this point. QBTS. ALB. What times? Oh. Want to try a lithium play? Tesla's going up. Could work. Of course, it could work. Here's one that could go. I was looking at this before, top left. There's HP breaking higher. They're taking the oils into the end day. And I looked at this one. If you're there, Lewis, NBR, range of 23.40 to 25.70 capitulating. Naturally, if we go to NBR, we go to Tidewater. Then we go to NE. Then we go to Best of Breeds, of course, Schlumberger, or we can go to EOG. Really the best FANG oils. They're squeezing oils a little bit, even taking a run, which is obviously in the energy sector to a degree. You know what I mean? So CRWV breaking lower, breaking the 100. Today's high 118. There's CRWV selling the winners into the close. Etsy. You know, had that Witchastic had that Etsy, that bastard. Where's Etsy? 46 to 48. I couldn't have held this. Now I know they chart on Etsy. That might work. Assist. This is seems like the barometer almost for Bitcoin for a degree. This assist technologies or entities. What's going on? I like it. That's my time. That's me pulling the plug. Things are shutting down. All right, cheers, everyone. Thanks for sharing. Be in the room. I'll regroup. We'll